What's up guys, it's Tom here, and Liverpool have gone 16 points clear ahead of Arsenal. Of course Arsenal have 2 games in hand, but we have 1 hand on the Premier League title because Liverpool need just 5 more wins from the last 11 games to secure the title. Absolutely amazing achievement by Arne Slot, or maybe 6 wins, I'm not sure, but I mean, Liverpool had a pretty bad first half. We were a little bit too slow, lethargic. I just had a feeling that Liverpool just wanted to do the bare minimum to win this game because we are saving our energy for Paris Saint-Germain. The scheduling is not easy because we only have 2 rest days before the PSG game. We have Sunday and Monday off, and then on Tuesday the big second leg is coming up. So the Liverpool players wanted to exert as little energy as possible. And by the way, let me know about your feelings on Darwin Nunez, because at halftime I think the majority of the Liverpool fan base, me included, would have substituted Darwin Nunez because he had an absolutely shocking first half and he almost got himself sent off after his head was on Mars, after Liverpool conceded an absolutely horrendous goal. That's one of the worst goals that Liverpool conceded that I have seen. And I think it was a foul. That's my opinion. Let me know in the comments below, because Alisson comes out to the ball after Liverpool created like 4 really good chances. Luis Diaz and Mo Salah and Gravenberch missed some absolute sitters, and Curtis Jones as well in the 6th minute could have scored a really important first goal. But as long as it's 0-0, Southampton grew in confidence and they weren't really threatening Liverpool that much, and they are bottom of the league for a reason. They don't have a lot of quality, but Liverpool, didn't get out of second gear and we got punished really badly. It was like a big slap at the end of the first half because the Southampton player is going for the ball, of course, but Van Dijk, instead of clearing it, he ushers the ball back to Alisson. And Alisson comes out, and as Alisson tries to grab the ball, the Southampton player clatters him. He runs into him, so Alisson couldn't grab the ball because of that, and it was in the 6-yard box. So I think goalkeepers are protected in the 6-yard box, so that should have been a foul. The referee, for some reason, didn't give a foul, and Smallbone scored between Alisson's legs. It was pretty unlucky from Alisson to concede that because he was out of his goal, and that was the only way that the player could have scored, between Alisson's legs. I'm absolutely shocked and amazed that VAR didn't send the referee over to the monitor. What is the point of VAR? If you can clatter the goalkeeper in the 6-yard box, then from every corner you should just jump into the goalkeeper and you could score a lot of goals from corners. I just don't understand. And Arne Slot, instead of taking off Luis Diaz and Darwin Nunez, who had a terrible first halves, he changed the midfielders and he changed Tsimikas. I think Tsimikas was on a yellow card just like Darwin Nunez. So it made sense to bring on Andy Robertson just to protect, Tsimikas so he doesn't get sent off. And interestingly, Curtis Jones and Szoboszlai, who were a little bit, looked like they were a little bit tired. McAllister came on and Harvey Elliott came on, and I thought that really changed the game because in midfield our passing was, more intense. We had more zip in the ball, and Liverpool just lacked the intensity. And we lacked the high tempo that is needed to disrupt Southampton very low block. In the matter of 2 minutes, Liverpool turned this game around, which is absolutely amazing. And 2 of the worst players in the first half, Luis Diaz and Darwin Nunez, combined for the opening goal. And Darwin Nunez fully redeemed himself in the second half because not only did he score, but in another, after 1.5 minutes after scoring, he wins the penalty. I think Robertson was absolutely sensational in the second half. He passes the ball to Luis Diaz, who finally beats his man one-on-one, and that was the kind of pace, invention and intensity that Liverpool were missing from Luis Diaz's game. And Luis Diaz is much better on the left wing than he is at striker. And Luis Diaz goes to the byline, he crosses it, it's a low cross into the middle of the penalty area, and Darwin Nunez slots it home, brilliant side foot finish. And that's where Darwin Nunez is best, when he has like little time and he has to react on instinct, and he slots it home, and a few minutes later, maybe 1.5, 2 minutes later, Darwin Nunez gets clattered. He brilliantly shields and protects the ball, and the Southampton player goes through him, and Salah steps up, and of course Salah slots it home. He scores the penalty, and then Sugawara, just before the end, handles the ball. He was like with his elbow, flicked the ball after he had a tussle with Luis Diaz, and Salah scores the penalty ruthlessly, the second penalty of his game. And now Salah breaks another Premier League record. He is now the first player in Premier League history to get 44 goal contributions in a Premier League season. That's now, I think, 28 goals and 17 assists for Mo Salah, or something crazy like that, or 29 goals in the Premier League. And overall, he has like 34 goals, I think, in all competitions. Absolutely sensational season by Mo Salah. And I'm really, really happy for him, and I hope that he can keep scoring and assisting, because I want Salah to break all kinds of Premier League records. And, Southampton huffed and puffed, but they didn't really create much in the second half. Liverpool, I felt, just went up another gear and did just enough to win this game comfortably. Arsenal, who go to Man United, there will be huge pressure on their shoulders, because if Arsenal don't win away at Man United, and that's a bogey ground for Man United as well, not just Liverpool, that Arsenal don't win at Man United very often. Of course, this is the worst Man United team probably in the last 30-40 years, so I wouldn't be surprised if Arsenal win comfortably, because with Man United, they are dreadful. Arsenal will be under pressure, and they know that if they drop any more points, then the title race will be well and truly over. Some people are saying it's already over. I'm not going that far. Liverpool are very, very close to the Premier League title, and we have only lost one game all season against Nottingham Forest, which is great. And I want Liverpool to win enough games so that Arsenal have to stand guard of honor when they come to Anfield. How brilliant would that be? That would be absolutely sensational. Diogo Jota came on for Darwin Nunez, who got a standing ovation, and rightfully so. And then when Arne Slot brings on Waterrando at 2-1, it's just curtains for Southampton. It's done. Waterrando is the player who just sees out the game. He defends brilliantly, he disrupts attacks, and the Japanese samurai is just absolutely brilliant. A cult hero. He's beginning to become a cult hero among Liverpool fans. And now it looks like Waterrando will not be sold in the summer, because he's a brilliant player who can play not just defensive midfield, but right back, centre back, and he's happy to play anywhere. And that's really, really important and really, really good. And now Liverpool are on a very, very good run after the Aston Villa game, where we felt worried that Liverpool dropped points against Everton and Aston Villa twice in 3 games in the Premier League. Liverpool beat Man City 2-0, Newcastle 2-0, Paris Saint-Germain 1-0, and now Southampton 3-1. And we have 2 massive games coming up, 2 cup finals, as Arne Slot called it. We play Paris Saint-Germain at home. That's why Liverpool, of course, wasn't at their scintillating best, because we just wanted to spend just enough energy to win this game, and that's the most important thing, the result. This wasn't Liverpool's best performance by any stretch of the imagination, but Liverpool just needed to do enough to win the game and save as much energy for the Paris Saint-Germain game, because the tie is not over. PSG will come to Anfield to try to win and score goals, so we will need everybody and every little energy. And it's good that Curtis Jones and Szoboszlai got substituted at halftime, so they could have a good rest. And after the PSG game, we have a good 5 days rest before we play Newcastle in the League Cup final, which is absolutely brilliant. I'm really, really looking forward to it. And after the League Cup final, Liverpool don't have a game for 2 weeks, or 2.5 weeks almost. So that is very, very interesting and very strange. I guess after international break, there is an FA Cup weekend. That's the only thing that I can think of, that Liverpool don't have a game on the weekend after the international break. But Liverpool still have to go to Fulham, play West Ham, go to Leicester. But these games, if we win all of them, if we beat Everton, Fulham, West Ham and Leicester, that's 4 more wins. Then we host Tottenham. We could seal the title against Tottenham, or maybe even at Chelsea. I want Liverpool to win at Anfield, but to win the Premier League title at Anfield, so the fans can properly celebrate it. But I will be happy no matter where Liverpool win it, but I think it would be just rewards and fair for Liverpool to win the Premier League title at Anfield when they are playing, because the last time Liverpool won the Premier League after 30 years, we won it when it was COVID lockdown and Liverpool players were watching Chelsea play Man City, and that's how Liverpool won the title. But the most important thing is Liverpool players couldn't celebrate with the fans in the stadium their first league title in 30 years, which was just rotten luck by Liverpool. The one season when the season ended during lockdown and when it was no fans in the stadium, that's when Liverpool won their only Premier League title and their first title after 30 years. So Liverpool absolutely deserve this title, in my opinion, and they deserve it to win it with fans in the stadium, and I'm really, really happy for Liverpool. And now we can concentrate on the Champions League, and let's bring on Paris Saint-Germain. I'm really, really looking forward to it. Harvey Elliott was again really, really good. I felt that his incisive passes and his creativity really shone through. I felt the whole team was playing pretty well, apart from maybe Nunez and Diaz in the first half. But we just were a little bit slow, sluggish. We were like a little bit too calm. Of course, Liverpool didn't want to burst out all of their energy before the Paris Saint-Germain game. We just wanted to do enough to win the game. And thankfully, it was against the last place team, Southampton. So when Liverpool went up a gear from second to third gear, like Liverpool have probably 5 or 6 gears to go to, when we went to third gear, we decided the game basically in 3 minutes. And Luis Diaz and Darwin Nunez were instrumental in that. And even if Liverpool sell Darwin Nunez, I think his contributions to the Premier League title are massive. And I'm really, really happy for him. Because Darwin Nunez was criticized so much by even Arne Slot and a lot of Liverpool fans during the season. And he is an emotional guy, so sometimes it got to him, and his social media posts shows that sometimes the fan criticism, which was way over the top from some people, hurt him emotionally and hurt him mentally. But Darwin Nunez is a very strong guy mentally, and he's very resilient, and he always comes back and he always fights. And he got an assist against Paris Saint-Germain. He got a goal and an assist today, because I count him winning the penalty as an assist today. So Darwin Nunez was involved in 3 massive goals in Liverpool's season. No matter what happens, if Liverpool win the title, Darwin Nunez was instrumental in Liverpool winning the title. He scored the winning goal against Brentford. He scored 2 goals that basically won the... he scored 1 goal and 1 penalty, which basically won the game for Liverpool. Absolutely massive. Darwin Nunez got like just 5 points to Liverpool in these 2 games combined. Brentford away and Southampton at home. And I'm sure that he got more like vital goals in other games, which I just can't remember off the top of my head. But the most important thing is Liverpool won the game. Bring on Paris Saint-Germain in the second leg. Really looking forward to it. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.